closed. Oh, blimey. Sorry, guys. We'll be in just a sec. Alright guys, I've just gone live on Twitch with, we're going to do a live long play, or making of a long play. I've literally just hardly planned this at all. I thought, like, well, I've been working, trying to beat this bloody game called Fly Spy, which we played on the last AM stream and on YouTube, and it's been highly requested, so I thought I would like to actually try and beat the bloody thing. I thought, like, well, I'm playing it now, I might as well stream it on Twitch at the same time. I just gotta. This is a good test for doing Amstrad on Twitch, and I just hopefully it'll be all working all right. For example, I noticed the chat's there off is not properly sorted and centered. Hang on a second. Okay, that should be alright. Things like that. Hopefully the alerts will work and all that kind of stuff. Your names are too long. We're sorted. So it's Fly Spy, and I think I'll just use this opportunity to perhaps talk you through what I would do starting off a long play of this. And that includes doing a bit of research and all that kind of stuff. Now, I think I'll get a capture going. Let's get rid of that 1 second. Got display capture. Yeah, that's cool. So usually, I mean, guys, if I'm gonna like choose a game to do first of all. It could be based on several things. Lots of people have requested it over time, or we happened to come across it on an AM stream one night, and all of us went, "Oh, that's interesting," and like, "Oh, I haven't done this one before." Obviously, it has to be something I haven't covered before as well, but I have to be excited and interested in it. I have to be excited and interested in it myself, and Fly Spy is a good example of this because it's well, first of all, it's a game by Richard Applin. Now, Richard Applin, he did quite a few famous games on the Amstrad. He did obviously Shinobi, the good Double Dragon 1 and 2 conversions. But, well, it was 128k versions, wasn't it? What else did he do? But anyway, his code was reused in later games that to less success by other programmers, like in Final Fight, E-SWAT. What else did Richard Applin do? God, blimey. I mean, the first site I will probably go to is usually like CPC Power. We'll get it up here. And if we have a look here, I don't know, let's just look for... Oh. We put Richard Applin in here because... Yeah, he didn't actually end up doing many games for the Amstrad, but he became a bit of a legend. And anyway, Fly Spy is his very, very first game. Considering he did all these awesome Double Dragon games and Shinobi and how good they were, we wanted to go and have a look at Fly Spy as his first ever game. So then I start my research, and I would go to like probably CPC Power website first. It is mostly in French. I think they used to have a thing in the top right corner you could click to turn it to English or whatever, but it doesn't really matter. We can work it out. Fine. And we get all the details here. What's really good about the CPC Power website is has lots and lots of detail on here. Yeah, it's in French. For example, here it's talking about how it's using a split mode with extra colours on the screen or something. As list, you know, is it also database driven as well? So I can click on that, and I can see all the games by Richard Applin, for example. Why's my music stuttering? Cheat. Oh no, it's controls, but there. Oh yeah, cheat mode here is listing. Nice screenshots. First of all, you can get the packages as well. There's the box art. Although they put a bloody watermark across, which is really annoying. So I'd go to the CPC Rules website to find that. So CPC Rules is my backup website. But generally, I'd use CPC Power for everything else. But this one actually will have probably the full box art there without any watermark on. So I use CPC Rules for that. Sometimes it's got a link to a forum down here with like cheats and stuff. But generally, I'm going to be using CPC Power. It usually has a manual. There's the manual for you to download and have a read of. But the main thing is, it has the most usually has the most accurate like dumps of the game, whether it's on tape or disc or whatever. And this was only released on tape, so that's the official tape version. If you click this tab here, and you can download the tape here. Didn't have a proper official disc release. That would have been here. Instead, it's got this one symbol here. It says crack, and now we can download a cracked version of the game. And generally, if I find a cracked version by Nicholas Campbell or CNG Soft, I would go for them. They've usually not got stupid crack throws on, and they're usually fully tested and made sure they work. Nish is a great guy. And this one's got loads of cheats there. So we're actually going to use this dump today. And we're going to turn the cheats on. So no, I don't normally, when I'm doing a long play, I will play it normally without cheats and try and beat it normally. Because then you get to experience all the right bits that you're going to come across and have trouble with. And but yeah. With this one's really difficult. Your fuel is constantly draining down, your energy's been constantly drained, and there's lots to explore. We're going to be mapping things out, which I'll come to in a second. So yeah, that's one part of it. But yeah, in this one we're going to use cheats just to sort of explore and get things mapped, and then we're going to go back and practice it without the cheats and see where we're going to need to maybe take save points and stuff like that to actually get through the damn game. Am I going to show you anything else? Probably not. So we're going to... where's the display capture thing gone? Damn, where's that gone? What? Oh, it's here. Okay. So this is the game then. Actually, let's bring this up then. And I've been making a map. Oh yes. I've been mapping this game as I go along. See if we can get it all in. And this is the map I've been making. It's actually going to be too big to fit on here. That'll just do for now. And I haven't been making this in Photoshop as we go along. Old version of Photoshop. Yeah, but yeah, I've been literally making this, taking screenshots so I'll take a screenshot and I'll drop it in here, and we're going to build the map up as we go. So yeah, as you can see here on the right is all the layers. I'm gonna... Oh yes, the map says Mrs. iPhone. Simon, how you doing, man? As well, Flibble San. Simon, how you doing, sir? Yes, Amstrad on Twitch. First Amstrad stream from me on Twitch as well. You can see all the layers here. There's all the different screens, all the... I just like tear that layer on and off. You can see all the little bits I'm adding in. So there's quite a lot. We're on to like 40... I think we're actually on to like 48 screenshots so far just to build this map up. Why is my music stuttering? I'm going to have to get a different music program. But we're going to get into the game now, I think. Now, I got stuck at this point here. The game kind of follows a fairly linear route. Let's bring this back up, maybe. I could probably explain it a bit better quickly. You start here, and there's teleport stations, and there are codes for different teleport stations dotted around. There's one of the codes revealed here, but to get this code you had to flick the switch here, otherwise it'd be all question marks. The Fly Spy has to get all the way around here, flip that switch. I think it's that switch anyway. Actually no, that switch actually removes this entrance here so you can pick up the laser, so then you can shoot things. You get this code revealed a little bit later on, but generally find a switch, knock it, and it'll either open up something or it will reveal a code. These walls here need to be blown up with a bomb. There's a bomb down here, and there's keys to pick up, and these are to be used on the teleporters. There's a key there actually. Use a key on there and you can use a teleport station to jump to a different teleport as long as you have the code. So, but actually the game actually follows a fairly linear route. Like you can't sort of go off and jump ahead to different stations. Literally kind of like we have to work out the puzzle to get the key and get the code. It follows a fairly linear route. At the moment I got stuck here. This is where I'm up to at the moment. Teleport station D. And I think then I just jumped back to here and I got stuck. This is where I was stuck this morning. There was like literally nowhere else to go, no more keys to pick up, no more bombs to pick up, no nothing. So I knew like below this teleport station here is a key and a switch, and there's also a bomb there as well. And I was like, there's no way to get to it. That's completely blocked off from the side there, the bottom. You can't get from here through the teleport station. So the only logical route was probably through this wall here. And I thought, like, well, I'll try and drop a bomb here. That didn't work. I try and shoot it with the laser. That didn't work. But there's a problem. So I was like, nothing works. I tried investigating all these other different areas down here. Spent ages, and I was like, I give up. So I went on the what was it? The Amstrad CPC 464 group on Facebook and asked for help on there. And literally, Arnie Vikinger, if he's I don't think he's watching yet, but he actually posted, says I found a sort of part of a solution online, and he actually says to shoot this wall with a laser. And I was like, I've already tried that, and I gave it a try just now, and it works. Now, sometimes shooting your laser doesn't always happen if you're not perfectly facing the right direction, and plus Fly Spy himself, but only just squeezes in the gap. You don't see if a laser's shooting out or not, so I wasn't actually firing the laser, but it does work. We're going to get to that now. We're going to go to the game. We're going to build the map as we go along. Hey, Ian, how you doing, man? Welcome to the stream, my dude. Patrick as well. Good evening, mate. Welcome, welcome. Hope all is good with you too. We're doing a live long play. Well, practicing one or making one. This is a making of a long play, essentially. And this, I'll make a video of a making of this long play, and it will go to my patrons. The thank you to the patrons. So let's get rid of the display capture just for now and get back to Fly Spy. But this is where we're at the moment, and we've got cheats on, so we're not going to lose fuel and damage, take damage, and all that kind of stuff. So, right, what do we need to do then here? Alright, actually no, we've actually jumped forward a little bit. This is where I was at then, and this is where I got stuck. There was like literally nowhere else to go. What I needed was that, see that above me there, it says Station G is question mark, so we need to get that code. The only switch that I've not hit in the game is this one here. And I was like, this is the only switch I've not activated, and this is the only code I don't have. I can't get any further on. So it must be that switch. How do I get to that? And yes, it's down here and shoot this wall. I did try that, one of the first things I tried, but it didn't do anything. Don't know why, but that is where we're at. And this is what we're going to do now. So what we need to do here is drop this oxygen tank somewhere. Well, actually, we do probably would need this oxygen tank. So we're going to go in the water, but I've got cheats on. So normally I'd be taking lots of damage there. So laser, and we select. To make sure that's selected, that means we're using the laser, and then we can switch between the use of it. What we're going to do it. So we set use and press Z, fire, and look, it works. And now we can get through this wall. The switch has been pushed, and we can now get through this rather awkward graphics there. It looks like you should be able to fly there, but you can. We're going to pick up the bomb, and we're going to pick up this key as well. I'm going to need this. Probably will need this oxygen tank, but we don't actually need it because we've got the cheats on. So now we can use the teleporter key. Oh yes, and of course we need to write down the codes there. Code for Station G. You need to remember this. Let me just get my notes up here. So far, actually, I'm going to get a screen capture of this. And actually, no, I'll use the other one. Where is that? Thing, and we'll resize this one. These are the notes I made so far. So as I go along, making a long play, oops, I would make notes. So this is my walkthrough guide. I've done it in like a simple notepad text document. I hope this is interesting for you guys anyway. So these are the notes I've made so far. For example, like needs the N bomb to complete the game. Okay. And apparently there's a fast mode, slow mode, and there's like just quick controls I need to remember. And I made a note there. Laser is recharged on the ammo chest. There's transmodulators, little grey thing. Actually, on there, that's a transmodulator. That thing there, if you see them around. Oops. It says use help. So choose help from the options, and the transmodulator will change the current selected object into one of 3 other useful objects: a battery, fuel can, or ammo chest. E.g., if you're low on a shield, you might get a battery. You can even use the help command when you're out of field and not on the transmodulator. If you have enough points, i.e. score, it might give you some more fuel. 100 points equals 1 gallon of fuel. So on the transmodulator, you could actually change like the bomb to like a fuel canister, but you'd lose the bomb and then you'd be stuck. You won't be able to go any further in the game because you need that, literally that one bomb. It's one of these games, guys, where if you make a mistake and like drop a bomb in the wrong place, it doesn't blow up a certain wall, you're stuck because you won't be able to get any more bombs. So save regularly. It's tough. What's Patrick saying there? Sorry. Let's say for your review of Double Dragon 3 saved me doing one. Good. Don't play the game, it's awful. And I like to see stuff like this behind the scenes at campsite, but yeah, pretty much exactly what I'm doing. So anyway, station codes. I'm going to write this one down here first of all. I'm going to have trouble resizing Windows all the bloody time. But okay, so we haven't got F yet. The station code G is LXBUMR. Also, guys, if you're practicing a long play like I'm doing, trying to work it out, test it a couple of times. Do it once and then go back and try it again, because you never know what sort of things might get randomized. So, for example, the first time I was just practicing this, I was writing the codes down for the stations. I'm glad I restarted it because I made a bit of a hash of it, because when I started it all over again, I found out that the station codes are randomized every time. So I can't just like make a note of the station codes and then jump forward and skipping sections and stuff, or supply them to you on the internet and go, here are all the station codes. Put them on the CPC Power website or on the internet somewhere. No, these are randomized, so it's worth remembering that games can sometimes randomize stuff like this. So there we go, that's station code G down, and I'll bring this back up here just so we can refer back to it. And this is my walkthrough I started doing. So we station A at the start, pick up fuel, go right and hit the switch, down on left, note down code for station A. And it was actually a different code there. I wrote down that this is my first walkthrough of it, and obviously this time round on the second walkthrough, it's a different code. It's randomised. Work your way down and pick up the teleporter key, right up and exit, hit the switch, etc. So there you go. I'm not going to go through every line here, but you can see this is all my workings out so far, up to the point of where we are. Right, okay. For example, we're at station. We did station G. Push the switch. And then we want use, so we're going to add a use teleporter key to go back to station C. And we'll put drop everything apart from laser and oxygen tank. And this is what we just did in the game now, like drop down to the left of the, where were we? So there, just so you can see. So we're just writing down what we just did here, which is like drop down here and shoot this wall. That's what we're making a note of. Thing. Down to the left of the teleporter into the grey area, and shoot 3 parts of the wall to get to switch, teleporter key and bomb. Use a teleporter key on teleporter to go to Station G. And that's where we're going to now. Right, we're going to actually do some gameplay. And obviously save as you go along, so you don't lose that. Let's turn off the display capture just for now, and we'll get back to the game. Behind the scenes about swearing. Oh, I don't swear that much, really. Yeah, so I obviously I keep my streams family friendly, but in real life probably do swear a little bit too much sometimes. There we go. Right. Okay. Are we paused? No, right. So we need to use the teleporter key here. Enter the destination code. But thankfully it's right above our heads there. I'm going to go L, X, B, bum. Ugh, rude word. Bum, and now we can get to Station G. And we have like a little mini game. If we have to pass this like millipede centipede mini game to get to be allowed to use the transporter. Ah! Now this mini game can be a little bit buggy. So I'm going to take a snapshot here. Sometimes some of the millipedes or whatever they're called get stuck. I'm just taking a snapshot at the moment. So I use snapshots to get through. New 8. I call this 9. To Station G. Yes, baby's eye could be listening. You have to do 2 levels of this. Pass through. Now they can glitch and get stuck, and then you get permanently stuck in this level until time runs out, actually, sorry. This little mini game can be a little bit glitchy. But it's a fun diversion. It's a nice addition to the game. There we go. And now we can teleport. It may just help you if you have a bomb. Right, so what we're going to do here is I'll just display capture there, pause the game there, but we're going to take a screenshot, and we're also going to save a snapshot here. 10 Station G. We'll have a we'll have a picture there taken, screenshot of the game. These are all the screenshots I've taken so far, and we're going to add it to the map as well. So that's called 49. And we'll bring up Photoshop and add it to the map. I won't do this every time, but I'm just going to show you it now. And this is the work that goes in, guys. You know. So to add it in there, what we need to do is probably take up there. We're going to crop the image quickly. And then we're going to use the Magic Wand tool. Select inverse of that. And I'm going to copy it. And hopefully this should drop it from the top layer there. And then we're going to drop it in here. And it's just going to be around there. That's the bit we're filling in there. So not much added to it, but this should fit about there, like that. But I'm going to zoom in a little bit more, I think, just to make sure we've got it lined up. And that'll be part of the map filled in. That's about right. There, perfect. That's another little section of the map filled in. You can see coming up, we've got nothing to the left here. We need the oxygen tank. We're going to need to use a bomb over here, probably somewhere. There we go. Let's save that. And let's get back to the game. And I should have a quick drink. So I thought I'm going to do a Thunderbirds video. Oh, as each level is like a game its own in its right, should I cover it over 4 videos? Yeah, why not? Do it over parts, man. You might get more views and all that kind of stuff from that over the different videos. Do that because I really struggled working out what the hell to do in Thunderbirds on that AM stream. Someone requested it. No, that was on the Kids TV AM stream. So, right, Station G. Oh, we need to take another photo here, or screenshot. That's number 50. Hello, Mum. Use the oxygen tank there. There we go. Whoa. So we're going to take a screenshot there. Screenshotting everything as we go along. So I've hit a switch there. Actually, what did that switch do? Did you see anything happen there? Let me just check. Did anything... don't know. Well, what do you think of my suggestion for future answering as in way? That's a good idea, Patrick. I've added it to the list. Okay, we need to go through this gate here. Oh, we've got screen corruption. What is that thing? I think that might be the I think that might be the end bomb, like the final bomb that we need to pick up and use. But obviously the screen scrolled up there and it shouldn't have done. Oh well. Right, so here we need to use the bomb to blow up this wall. So these grey pillars, the one in front of me, is always to be destroyed by a bomb, basically. Okay. You hold down the fire button, set a timer, and then drop it. Drop the bomb. And we've blown a hole in the wall. Yay! Now what is this thing? The N bomb. That's the N bomb. Right. Graphical corruption there. That shouldn't have scrolled up then. Never mind. Who needs an Amiga? It says there. We'll take a. I'm taking a screenshot of that. 52. Oh blimey. Hey, Jimmy Taylor, how you doing, man? Welcome, dude. Hope all is good with you, mate. Oh, look, there's a map there. Blimey. I like these little messages he's put around the screen. Who needs an Amiga? Who needs an Amiga? Me, it says at the bottom. Right, we've got a thing here. I think there should be just a laser we can use. There we go. Lasers can shoot those pillars that are coloured like that, basically. Oh, the brain! That's what we've got to get the bomb to. Right, okay, I'm taking a screenshot of this. You won't be able to see it, I'm not going to capture that, but... The Maputa. What does that actually do? Oh! Ooh. We have a map! The Maputa. What does these flashing dots mean? That's interesting. What are the flashing dots? Hey, retroandlimb.com. How you doing, Steve? Dang my poons. What do the dots mean? If I get let's get the display capture up. If I just resize this. So, right, there's a flashing dot top left. What is that representing? I don't know. Let's pause this a second and I can use the mouse properly. So I'm looking at like, why is this a flashing red dot here? What does that correspond to here? Is this a clue for something? I don't know. Chaps. If he's going to complete Fly Spy, I'm going to see it first. Please subscribe to my channel. You too. You got links. You got kicked. Your link got blocked. Never mind. Retroandlimb.com. Yes, everyone go subscribe on Retro and Limb's YouTube channel. Okay, I don't know what that means then. So that, oh look, okay, so this, you can see the blue comes down a bit here. That must be the teleport station. That matches that. So, oh, is it telling me that's a fuel can? Are these? Oh, right. Okay. Are these just fuel can locations? And we've got loads here. Red dots here. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Yikes. All right. Okay. This must be just like fuel can locations or item pickups. Okay. So maybe not. So this is maybe not too useful then. Hey Waffles, how you doing, man? But sorry, man, it's Amstrad, old Amstrad games today, Mr. Waffles. How you doing, sir? Nice playing with you in H1Z1 or Z1 Battle Royale yesterday, dude. Okay. I don't think this map is going to be of much use to us, and it's just going to weigh us down, quite frankly, in the game. I'll take a screenshot of this. Make sure we've got one. Okay, right. Just so you can see what I'm doing. Screenshot. There we go. I call it the Maputer. So, we need to get this bomb to that brain there. Another screenshot. There. I need to get rid of the capture going on there. Where were we up to? 54. This game era triple the age of me. Oh, I know, Mr. Waffles. You don't half make me feel old, dude. And why am I not moving? Andy's bit on the side. Blimey. Okay. Get the screenshot there. 55. We're on now. Oh, this is a save point. That was the plan, says Mr. Waffles, to have blue waffles. There we go, another screenshot here, 56. Oh, what's that? Vicky's Vicious Vertical Bit. Right, we need to get through that bit then or something. Before we go down there, we'll have a little explore over here. Look at that, shooting across there. Another screenshot here as we go along. We're going to map this. That's a big hint there that we can shoot through that wall, probably. Another screen, and they're taking another screenshot here. Hello, Mum, it says. Yeah, I'll take a screenshot here. 59. God, I've got loads to add in now. Another screenshot. Bloody hell. Boring bit 8 is this if... What? I don't get that text there. Okay, so I know more below there. Oh, need to use the laser. Screenshot I'm taking now. Because we're mapping, if you're just joining in, I'm mapping this as we go along. Screenshot. I'm going to have loads to add in now. Did I get this bit here? Probably not. 63. Ooh. Right. I'm taking another screenshot there. I'm going to take, oops, screenshot here. Every time the screen moves, we're going to have to take a screenshot of an area we haven't been to before. 65. Another screenshot. Ah. Oh, there's a bomb to pick up here. Another screenshot again. 67. Hear the blood. Hear that hell, that bloody plumber. Okay. Oh, code for station H. Okay. That's where we can find the code. There's also a bomb down there. 68. Another screenshot. Frank Bruno was here. Know what I mean? Harry, probably. Screenshot again. Know what I mean, Harry? I was right. Mario reference. He probably is, yes. Fuel dump. Cool, nice little screenshot here. Bing. We're getting this really mapped now. Oh, there's a switch. Code for station F. Oh, look! It says Kate's! Mrs. Zypho, you're in the game! There it is, Kate's KO so far. That's all we can see. Right, okay, so we've hit a switch there. Probably needed to do that first before we went to... Oh, there's station I above. Right, okay. God, this game, we've still got loads of this game to beat then. Code for station H, and there's actually the teleporter there for station H on that screen in the middle there. We can't go this way, there's only like a one-way entrance, or one-way exit. I bet you, so yeah, you can only go through it that way. Bing, bing. There's a switch there, and I bet you that switch will reveal the code for that station. So I want to go back and go for that other section. Zypho, do you know, how do you persuade Kate to authorise all these extra streams to show really much? Do you know what? You're not far off that. You're not far off, Patrick. I'll let Mrs. I answer that one. Gosh, time's ticking on actually. Oh! I didn't want to go do that. Oops. Vicky's vicious vertical bit. Doesn't matter, we've got infinite like health and all that kind of stuff on. Oh, look at that! It shot through the wall then. Ah! I bet if you shoot through all that wall, you'll eventually be able to drop through it later on. Ah, that could be. Look, I bet you can drop down those pillars later. Hey, Retro and Live, thank you for the follow, dude. Yay! And I know alerts are working as well, so thank you for that. What's that? So leaders stop dead ends. Okay. Careful, there's a dead end below. We'll have to drop down here. Teleport here. Kate's Corner! Oh god, I haven't been taking screenshots as I've been going along, or snapshots. But we're just exploring at the moment. Kate's Corner. Hey! Ian C-Mets. Thank you, dude. Thank you for the follow. Screenshot here. Hey, Patrick, both our girlfriends are in this game. Got Vicky there, and we've got Kate as well in here. What's that saying there on the left? Things get tough now. Okay. Have a screenshot here. So we need to clear this vertical bit. Oh, I shot something there. I didn't know you could shoot those things. Okay, so we're going to reload. And we're going to do that bit again. Switch that. Bomb. Don't worry about the graphical glitches there. Oops. Drop the bomb. Do one. There we go. I'm going to drop the oxygen so we don't need it. Can you actually shoot these things? Yeah. Okay. You have to do more than that. Ooh! You get to treat like the queen that you are, Kate. Oh, you. Oh, Patrick crawling there. Scoring brownie points. Why not donate one of Amstrad's worth of donations to a Kate for a tattoo fund? God, you know about her tattoo fund as well. I'm going to leave the map there. So, we need to clear the route here for later on. This is how we get to beat the game later. I'm going to take a screenshot here just in case I missed this area. Game sound is louder than your voice. Thank you, man. I'll turn it down a touch. Two. Is that any better? Hopefully. Hopefully. How do we shoot these cannons? We can shoot that, but we can't shoot the other things. I don't get that. Alright. Oh, good. Okay, that's better. I'm sorry, there's not many things I don't know. Yes. You pay attention. Oh, a bit of a glitch there graphically, but that's okay. That's alright. Levers stop dead ends. Oh yeah, there was that lever we had to hit before the on the other bit. Right, yeah. We had to go all the way around here. I think. Oh, I think we're stuck because we have to go and get the other. Oh, we have to hit the other lever, don't we? This game is annoying. Really is. Because now we're actually kind of stuck. There are dead ends in this game. And if you didn't know about them beforehand. I don't like that in that kind of game design. That's kind of immature game design a bit there. Yeah, we're stuck. But the only thing we could do here would be to... like, suicide. And it should take you back to the point where I did that save point. Like there. So you would have lost a life there. That's a bit annoying. Don't like that. So we have to go all the way around here. Hey, Andrea! Oh, you made it onto Twitch! Hey! Scratching your Twitch itch. Hope the channel's going for you. Yeah, because I think what's good about Twitch here is, Andrea, is I could just go randomly live. And it's not really going to bother anyone. I've only got like I've only got about 66 followers at the moment. We're building it up here. If I just went randomly live on YouTube and it wasn't a proper AM stream, right? Get this, right? If it wasn't a proper AM stream, it was just me randomly doing stuff, I would lose subscribers. When people get annoyed about that, or they'd end up turning off notifications. And I'd start losing out on views and all that kind of stuff. People do get annoyed about that kind of stuff. So, Twitch, I can just randomly go live whenever I feel like it. This is only going to be a short stream. I was only going to do to about 10 o'clock. I might do just a little bit longer if Mrs. Zypher allows me. So yeah, so Twitch just allows me to just go live and do something a little bit random like this. I don't have to worry about a big production or anything like that. There's a switch we needed to hit. That's a save point here. Unless you did it private, but what's the point then? Ah, really excellent, Patrick. Congratulations. Get that monetization in. Ah. Actually, there was a wall in the way before, wasn't there? I do differently this time round. Last time we got to that bit, there was a wall blocking this entrance here. Oh, taking a screenshot. Paper station F is... What's that weird swirly-wordy thing? I don't know. State... Oh, there's a switch there, just hit. Right, okay. Can't go any further that way. Definitely take that teleporter key. What is this? Oh, code for Station F. Ah! Oh, that's which revealed the code for Station F. Right, I'm going to make a note of that. So, guys, yeah, we'll bring up our notes here again. Being Station F equals... Actually, I can't see it now. UBMYDZ. Cool. So if you just joined in, this is my walkthrough guide. I've been writing out as I go along. I haven't done it for this section, which is a bit naughty. I'm supposed to be doing this. I'm supposed to be filling this in as I go along. Oops. So maybe I should start doing that now because I did all this progress and that's silly. Station G. So we arrived at Station G. What did we do? Right, so we went go right and up. Use bomb to blow up wall. Go left and get the N bomb. That's the final bomb we need. Go right and follow the path down to, and I forget where we were, so I'll have to come back to that and I'll add that in a little bit later. Okay, but actually we're actually going to head back that way now anyway. But we're in Kate's corner. There we go. Fuel to pick up here, but we've got cheats on. Johnny said, I don't know if it's worth it. Yeah, of course it is. Go for it. You won't make much from it, trust me. I get like a few pence, maybe a day or a week. So, that gives you any indication. But if you keep doing the videos more and more, it will slowly build up over time. And it's well worth doing, you might as well. I heard something explode then, but I have no idea what exploded. Hey, the buff one! How you doing, dude? Welcome. Oh, hang on, I've got the display capture thing on. How's tricks, man? Welcome to the Twitch stream. I think you were already following me on here, so good man. Okay, this is where we got up to, so I'm going to put the display capture on. I'm going to add to my notes here. Don't worry about that. Follow the path down to... Yeah, Andy's bit on the side. Okay, and what we're going to do then is start shooting with laser wall to the right to blow holes through the passage. Ugh. So yeah, guys, we were... Where's my mouse cursor gone? Yeah, we will have to shoot through these, and that's what I'm writing down here. Okay, carry on. Okay, so then when we get to this bit here, let's blow through the passage. Right, okay. So we need to make a note here that that's a save point. At the save point, it'll force you to go up, do so, but don't drop down go left. Don't drop down. Ignore this section because dead end. Go left and all the way around. There's 2 switches. Code for station F, etc. Then come back here and go down and blast walls to the right. Okay. That's what I'm making a note of here. So this is a making of a lot. So guys, if you just joined in, I'm practicing a game to beat to make a long play video of, and this is what I normally do, and my workings out. Pretty simple stuff. Seems like a much more relaxed format, but yes, people do get into routine and like consistency. Is there less copyright issue with Twitch? Yes, at the moment. Twitch is like a bit like YouTube 5 years ago. It's a little bit more like the Wild West. You can get away with playing copyrighted music and stuff like that. And the resultant VOD, as it's called, which is like basically the video of the stream to watch afterwards, you can get your audio muted. That can happen. You generally don't get penalised too much, but it won't be long until Twitch starts taking a stronger stance on people using copyrighted stuff on stream and. Oh. So there must be. Ah, okay. So what we need to do here, this will be the where we get to the drop the final bomb, which is like the M bomb. We're gonna drop that here. I bet you there'll be a switch we have to hit, and that will open up this last thing here, and then we can zoom all the way up to the supercomputer right at the very top, drop the bomb, and the game is won. That's how we beat the game. That is what will happen. So we need to do like drop. I'm gonna write this in here. Drop N bomb at entrance of shaft above teleporter. Okay, I'm making notes there. Quick drink. Lays the wall and left to get through it. Probably. We can actually get through that wall anyway. Oh, this wall. Yeah. And that's how we get out of this section. We can then go down through there and stuff. Oh, this is called the lift. Okay. But we can now use a telekey to get to F. So we found the code a minute ago. Enter destination station code. So code for station F was UBM BM YDZ YDZ. Teleport to station F. The fun police are never far away. I know. I think what Twitch do in terms of their advertising, their adverts are always for like other games and stuff like that, other gaming companies and things. And the gaming companies are wise to what kind of content happens on Twitch. The problem with YouTube is it's Google and uses like its main Google ads services. So the ads on like YouTube videos can be anything at all pretty much. And the thing is about it, like advertisers get upset if they advert gets played on some kind of video of like, you know, like say like if their ads get played on a PewDiePie video where he's using the N-word or something like that. Obviously, advertisers are going to be very, very upset by that. But the fact of the matter is, the people who are advertising on Twitch tend to be like sort of tech and gaming companies that know what kind of content can happen on Twitch, and they're more relaxed about it. Whereas the advertisers on YouTube and Google are far more touchy. Damn! A friend of mine has trouble with Twitch for using her own music. Well, God, we have to do this again. EVM. Right, sorry, guys. Ah! I pressed the wrong thing. What happened with that, Patrick? The worst that can really happen at the moment is have the resultant video muted on Twitch. Okay, sorry. You had to like do 2 rounds of this like bloody stupid centipede game to get through it. It just randomly changed. Got him. Okay, one more round of this, and then we can get to the teleport station and a new area we haven't seen before. Okie dokie, here we go. Let's see where it takes us. Nav Station F. Cool, we'll take a screenshot here. Poker Station K there to be revealed. Oxygen tank for this area, that's going to be useful. That. Says you are doing very something or other. I'm going to take a screenshot there. You are doing very well, says Richard Applin. Whoa. Screenshot here. This is a new area we haven't visited before. So this is going to be part of the map we're going to make. Ooh, teleporter key to pick up. Nice. Screenshot here to take. Got on 82 screenshots to make this map. I suppose advertiser won't want to be associated with anything nasty. That's exactly it. So... that's exactly it, Andrea. And that's the fact of the matter is... the fact of the matter is, sorry, how YouTube makes money is from advertising. That's pretty much it. There are other revenue streams and stuff, but the predominant source of revenue for YouTube and for YouTubers is from adverts, right? And if you're a YouTuber and you're screaming into your microphone and you're swearing and being a little bit on PC and, you know, a little bit controversial, a little bit political and stuff, do you think an advertising company wants their ads put on your video? If I worked for that advert company, I was just like, take my ads off that YouTuber's videos. I don't want my ads on that person's videos. It's spouting off his political views and swearing and insulting minorities or whatever. That's how it works. You don't want to... So, if you want to be part of YouTube and they're a business, they have to make money. The only way they make money is from adverts. You have to play the game, which is like, you know... You can't be constantly swearing. You can't say like the N word or the C word or whatever word. You can't insult minorities. You can't be politically incorrect. Well, maybe to understand, you can push it a bit, you know. But anyway, why would you need to be? We're here Well, I'm here anyway to play games and be part of a gaming community. Do we really need to be talking about politics? Do we really need to be swearing our heads off all the time? We don't. We don't, do we, guys? So that's the way it works, and you know, I don't mind it. I've got a way with getting my point across on YouTube without having to like F and swear all the time and stuff. So that's it really. Interesting you mentioned Overbug, because I've seen him having sort of, I know it's like a fun thing, but he's having like a fun dig at me, like, oh, this is, come on the bug stream because you can swear here and be politically incorrect. But if he wants to do that, that's totally up to him. But he runs the risk of having his like live streaming being taken away from him and his monetization and possibly even his channel if he's not careful. So I'm just trying to be careful. I want to continue doing this for you guys. I enjoy, this is something I love doing, and I don't want it taken away from me. So it's up to him. If he wants to take the risk, that's totally up to him. But my advice to him would be not to. But and kind of, what is this thing? Wet here, isn't it? It says below. I do like Richard Applin's sense of humour, bless him. Oh, just going to take a screenshot here. Oh yeah, let's go through here. Hey, we've got the code for Station K there. Fantastic. Cool. Shall make a note of that. Gee, God, there's so many stations. There's really more stations like HIJ. Bloody hell. This game is way bigger than I thought it was. EVK. I'm gonna have to probably finish streaming soon, guys, as well. Because I need to spend some time with Mrs. Zypho this evening. There we go. But that gives you, this will give you a bit of insight into how I go about doing my making my long play videos. Who knows, guys? I mean, if I get through this and I feel confident, I can make this the featured game on the AM stream this Friday. But I won't be doing all this stopping and starting and making notes and stuff. I will write out a plan. I'll follow it with a map, and it hopefully will be kind of seamless on the stream. I don't know. Oh, this could be Monday's long playing review. Effing and blinding. Yes, sorry, that's what I meant to say. Just be careful with my language. Have you seen any of my videos? Yes, of course. Yeah, I don't think I've ever heard you swear before, Patrick. So good for you. But Zypho's nun stream. God no, I hate nuns. I went to a Catholic primary school run by nuns, and one of my earliest memories is being bloody. Let's find something. Whacked with a wooden ruler from an angry nun, because I was quite a naughty child, and so I was getting from nuns, angry nuns. No, I don't like nuns. Most of them were horrible and evil. So Zypho does not like nuns. Oh, I'm gonna take a screenshot here. Okay. I'll take a screenshot here. I think I catch the screen, I'm not sure, but one's on the run. And Kate is definitely no run. We'll have none of that here. God. Okay, more oxygen there, cool. Another screenshot I'm taking here. 18, onto the 89th screenshot. Bloody hell. Was there anything we missed there before we go to that next section? I don't think so. Where the hell is that bloody plumber? Says. Oh! I can't move right here. Oh dear. We have a bug. We have a bug here. It's not an overbug, it's an actual bug in the game. I can't move right. I'm actually stuck there. Blimey. Well. Okay, so that this bit down here then is a dead end. And I think it's probably mistakenly a dead end. You can't move right there. Why? That's such a strange thing that you can't do. And now I'm permanently stuck there. Oh my god. Well, that sucks. Ah. Well, there you go. That's probably a good point in there to probably end on. So, next thing I would be doing is I've got all these screenshots here to add into the map. So, we're on screenshot 50 of 89. Yikes. But we'll drop that in here. I'll just show you again what I do. So, we're in Photoshop. Thank God for snapshots, by the way, guys. And thank God for being able to map stuff. So we do that, and we'll crop that there. We'll use a magic wand, select all that, then select the inverse. Copy. And then paste. So now we've got to find, where was this? Oh, it's just over here. Yeah. Yeah, that should line up properly. And that's how I build the map up. So then we've got another section added in there. This is me mapping the game. Don't normally go to all this trouble building maps like that. But I felt I needed to for this game. Other times, hang on, I might have a sheet here actually. Don't know if it's the same one or not. Well, I've got this big like drawing pad here, and I can draw, and I often would use that to like draw a map out. So it's a big sort of, that's A3 size, isn't it? There's a plan of my garden. But anyway, so I'd probably do a map out on that. And yeah. So, anything else to mention? I don't think so. I think I'm going to have to call it there because I'm going to get shouted at by the missus. But there you go, guys. There's me working on a live long play for you. I will save this video and upload it for patrons. So, this is kind of like a making of a long play for a Patreon. There's obviously... The rest of the long play is that I've got to actually record this and make this long play. And... that's a whole other section, how I do that. I'd actually use the streaming software to help record parts of it, so I can't stream me recording it because I'd have to use the software to do that anyway. So, guys, it's a lot of hard work. If you think about how much time already I've spent on this, so building all this up. So far, let me think how many hours I spent on that. So 4 hours today pre-stream. And I'm not including me going... I've hunted down the programmer, Richard Applin, and I've contacted him on a couple of places. That took about half an hour. So I've already done 4.5 hours kind of work on this. I spent 2 hours on the first attempt a few days ago. So now I'm 6.5 hours. And now I've been doing this since... What time did I go live? Just before... It was like 8:45, wasn't it? Or 8:45. So we've done an hour and let's just say an hour and a half, 6.5, 7. So on 8 hours at the moment. and I'm probably going to be another at least a couple of hours, maybe more, finishing off beating this game. Let's say that takes us up to 10 hours prep on like doing this long play. Okay, then we're going to need to actually record it and beat it. And bear in mind, guys, I'm doing this with cheats on, so I'm not taking any damage, I'm not losing fuel and stuff like that. This game is a panic to get from from section A to B before your fuel runs out. And God, even with like a plan and a map, I still struggled when I was testing S like a few days ago. Then I've got to beat the game and record it, and that could take a few hours of using snapshots and reloading that. So let's say that takes me by 4 hours to beat. So then we're up to like 14 hours working on this. Then I've got to replay the footage I've taken and get the right bits reloaded, the right parts, and have that being recorded. I'd use OBS, my streaming software, to record the actual footage. It's just easier to do it that way. So that could be a couple of hours of work. So we're up to 16 hours. Then I've got to edit that in like Sony Vegas. I'll probably do a separate stream of that at some point, maybe, or video for Patreons. So editing in Sony Vegas, that wouldn't take maybe too long, maybe an hour. So now 17 hours, and that gives me my final like Amstrad footage in from start to finish. Then I would have to drop that into Sony Vegas again. Add my intro, so we're up to 17 hours, aren't we? 17 hours. So I'd add my intro, and then I'd have to put in like all the box art stuff I use. Oh God, I've got to do the research. So that's before we even do that, I start researching the game. Start googling around the internet on the various Amstrad sites. Who was the programmer? Who was the coder, the graphics artist, the producer? What year was this released? Was it released that year, or was it released a different time later than the other versions? Or is there anything interesting and unique about it? Did the Amstrad version come out like a year later that compared to the Speccy and the Commodore 64 version? I'd go and look at the other versions of the game, see how they compare, make notes on that. So go and watch YouTube videos or play them in emulators, the Speccy and the Commodore, maybe the Amiga and Atari ST. What else? What score did it get in magazines like Amstrad Action at the time? I've got to go hunting for that. Sometimes it's not listed anywhere on the internet, and I might have to go through a whole year's worth of magazines from archive.org. So then we're up to, I don't know, 2 to 3 hours of research, maybe, if it goes fairly well. So we're up to 20 hours of work so far. Then, so that's all the research done. Copying out the manual and backstory, and then doing up like a kind of a not a script, but bullet points and stuff. You know, I always start with, all right, guys, this is a long playing review for Fly Spy on the Amstrad CPC, released by Mastertronic in 1987 or whatever it is. Then have the notes there, programmed by Richard Applin, and some interesting stuff. He did Shinobi, Final Fights on the Amstrad, and Double Dragon. Go through all that. I'd have script there of like what the other versions are like, what's magazine scores and so forth. So I've got to write the script out. So what are we on now? 21 hours? 21 hours of work. Then we do the edit, and then dropping in all the artwork and stuff, the intro of my video. Then we usually have like the box art appear, dropping the Amstrad footage. But I've got to make sure I've got enough space before the Amstrad version starts to talk about my intro and stuff. So I have to test out my speech and script at the start just a little bit. Then it just comes all naturally. Everything else is not scripted. So doing that, then I'll record my commentary. Could be half an hour to an hour. So now I'm like 22. So let's say 22 hours of work. Then I need to take that voiceover I've done, drop it into audio editing software. Audacity is a good one, and remove all the hiss and background noise. It's usually only about 10 minutes worth of work, hopefully, if it's just like one continuous commentary track. Hopefully I've not done it in several parts. If it is in several parts, God, that's going to take a lot longer. And I have to make sure that that the audio doesn't go out of sync with the video, so I have to sort of quickly skip through and make sure it all matches up at key points. If it does, great. If it's not matching up and it's gone out of sync, yikes, that's a nightmare. Well, we're up to 22 hours, weren't we? 23 hours, maybe up to 23 hours. Then drop in the outro and the thumbnail over the top. That doesn't take long, but you know, there we go, guys. And then click render on the video. It might take a few hours to render, but I could go to bed or whatever, go to work. But I need to check the video over afterwards, make sure it all works and sounds fine. Volume levels are all right. I might have added some background music as well, so I'm going to need to make sure the levels are okay before rendering. So yeah, we're on 24 hours worth of work there, if you think about it. And then let's just see Patrick's message just popping there. I will reply to your comments, Patrick. Then I will do the thumbnail, which means taking screenshots of like key moments of the game that I think look visually interesting. I usually take 4 screenshots of the best representation of the game. And you see my thumbnails, guys. I don't need to bring it up on the screen there, but there'll be 4 screenshots, usually the box art in the middle and the title at the bottom. I have a template and I use that every time to speed things up. But that's another hour of work, maybe. I'll show you me making one day on a video or stream. So 25 hours worth of work plus maybe an hour of watching the video back, so it's 26 hours. That's a lot of work. And then you'll upload it to YouTube, and then I will need to do all the title and description, add the end titles, the cards that appear at the end, write out a bit of description that's interesting. So that and that will be used for when I just spam it on Facebook and Twitter and stuff like that. And uploading thumbnails there. So that's maybe another 2 hours worth of work there at least. So we're on now 26, or was it 28 hours? I think we're on 28 hours worth of work. There you go. And imagine like what people get paid per hour for stuff, and then people moan that you put ads on your video, like, and earn like 50p from your video. That's how much work goes in, guys, and just so you know. Right, I'm going to call it there for now, guys. Patrick, let's see what Patrick was saying, sorry. Snapshots, pish posh. I do my videos about snapshots, James do. It depends on the game. I mean, guys, I have to use snapshots sometimes just to speed things up. There's no point for me in replaying a level over and over and over, and it's taking me... If you want me to hit like getting a long play out every Monday week, I can't just like sit there and do like a 2-hour game from start, or an hour game from start to finish without making a single mistake. Otherwise, I'm not going to hit the target of getting you a long play video. But I won't take the mick by doing like 1,000,000 snapshots. It will be like usually level by level. Fly Spy is going to take a few snapshots to do probably. There you go. So that's a lot of hard work. Thank you. Yes, Andrea. Yes. I thought you were going to complete it now. No, we got bugs there. There's going to be a lot more to the game. So I might do it on the AM stream on Friday, Retro and Lim. We'll see. We'll see. I use OBS to record my videos too. Yeah, I started using that recently and it's worked quite well. Adobe Premiere to edit. It's a good software. A lot of people used to swear by it and all that kind of stuff. Sony Vegas for me, I find a bit better, but it's all down to personal preference. Sometimes I may ask the Keeper of Knowledge for info. Sometimes, yes. Usually when I'm looking for an Amstrad action review. I will admit when I did Robin Hood Legend Quest, I used the Specky Longplay for research. No problem. I mean, that's the other point. The other thing with research, like there are, right, for Fly Spy, there is no videos on YouTube of a playthrough of this or long play. They're all about like a few minutes long, just showing a bit of gameplay footage. One of the things I might do for research when doing a long play is, let's be honest, I will probably go and look, has there been another long play of this game already? If so, go and watch it. Why wouldn't you? Maybe I'd like to experience it for myself and work it out for myself, and sometimes I would do that, especially if it's just a shoot 'em up. You don't need a guide for it. or there's any kind of puzzling, if there's no puzzling involved or whatever. But I might look at a Spectrum long play, because usually the Amstrad and Sveki versions are usually identical. So I've done that in the past a few times. The RZX Archive YouTube channel is very, very good for that. So there might be other long plays out there, and I'll go and do that. But Fly Spy, there is nothing. There is no map, there's no walkthrough guide, there's no long play on YouTube, and this is definitely why I want to do and beat Fly Spy. And plus, as you can see there, guys, I'm building a map, and I will provide that to the internet. It'll probably end up on the CPC Power website and stuff like that. Yeah, Zypher, that's free full working days and a bit. Fair play to you, more patience than me. There you go. There's a lot. Yeah, exactly. There's a lot of work that goes in. I don't complain about it. I enjoy doing it. It's a hobby, and I love doing it. So, but I do get a little bit irked when I had like a troll come in on the stream on Friday and like Zypho's an e-begging money whore or something like that. It's like, if this was a professional job, I'd be making a lot more. You'd be paid fairly for your hours of work, but it's not. It's a hobby. It's a fun thing. It's gaming. And I love hanging out with you guys, and that's what matters, you know. And keeping the Amstrad alive, on YouTube and now Twitch. Yes. Rick Dangerous 2 needed 1 million snapshots. It did for me. That's a fair bit of work, says Ian, and requires a lot of focus and dedication. Awesome stuff. Thank you, Ian. Thank you. It's all good fun though. I enjoy doing it. It's a nice hobby. No such long play. The only other game I want to see complete was Barry McGuigan's boxing. Maybe I'll look at that one day. Maybe I will. So there you go, guys. That is a bit of a making of a long play. Patrons will get this video to watch back, and then they'll get some extra parts on the other stuff I do after that, hopefully. And that's me done for tonight. I streamed a little bit longer than I should have done. I'm going to be in trouble with the missus now. She wanted to be up for 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you on the AM stream on Friday. Don't know what the AM stream will be. I'm not decided yet. Might be Fly Spy. Who knows? But let's see if I can beat this bloody game first. So guys, thank you for tuning in. I'll see you all again very soon. Before we go, let's just see if there's anyone else really cool we like streaming at the moment. And we might go and give him a little host. If anyone's got any recommendations, shame that like Ashens isn't streaming. Let's have a look at. Tell you what, guys, let's have a look in the retro section on here. Is there anyone worth? Oh, guys, it's just going to be all like Super Mario Maker and stuff like that. Retro ESP. ZX Spectrum top 10. Could maybe do this guy. I don't know. It's unusual to see Spectrum on here. Yeah, we could do that guy. Let's just take that display capture off a second. And yeah, we'll go and give him a little. We'll go and give him a little host. Hey Rajek, how you doing, man? 20 subs ago, then I unleashed the news. Oh, really? Nice. And also, we have all my emotes now. So there's the subscriber emotes there. B Rajek, I'm just about to finish, dude. We're gonna go and host this guy here. I don't know who he is. He's played Spectrum games. He's the only guy doing anything vaguely home 8-bitty on Twitch. And right, we'll see you again on Friday, guys. Bye. Go and say hello to this guy. All right, cheers, guys. Goodbye.